All right, welcome back. This is a patrol story. Now, I'm mixing all these stories up because if I start doing it from where I started to the end, there's some dead spots. So I'm trying to jazz it up a little bit. This goes way back, early 70s, when I was a young kid out of the academy. Okay, academy teaches you law, procedures, policies. Okay, the real world is when you get out of the academy and work with officers, work with partners. They teach you what you need to know. And of course, the public teaches you what you need to know, both good and bad. Okay, you get assaulted on realcopstoriesvideos.com. I got assaulted, I've been shot at, I got cut, I got bruised ribs. You learn from the community. You want to help them, they want to hurt you. Okay, no doubt about it. But anyway, so you don't know very much. You know the basics. So we're driving on a major school. Okay, and this is in a Latino area because I'm Latin and my partner was white. They put salt and pepper teams. They used to have a white officer with a Latin officer all the time because we didn't have that many Latin officers back in the 70s. So they wanted to mix so the public can have representation to speak Spanish, which I did, and they can discuss things. And you wanted to be able to communicate with the people that you serve. That's just natural stuff. So anyway, I'm working with a pretty smart partner. We had these sheets of paper every day were printed out of all the stolen cars that were taken in our area, and put it up on the between us. I'm the passenger. Here's the sheet, and my driver, my partner, and this guy would every day he'd look at that sheet. And he had a lot of them. He'd tell me the way I can do this. He says I have the last three. This is the old days when they only had 6 digits in a license plate. He said he would memorize if it was a catchy letter combination. He would remember the stolen car on that one, or if it was a catchy number. He only remember the 3 in front or the 3 in back. He knew like you say UHF. Okay, that's TV, right? He saw that. Then he okay, I got a UHF Chevy that's stolen. That's all he had to tell me how he did this. So we drive around. He got awards for stopping stolen cars because he would. Car would go by and goes, oh, that was stolen, take off. He wouldn't even say, maybe it's stolen. He knew it was stolen. And sure, we get it behind it, and there it is on the plate. It's on the sheet, lined up, guy pulls over, guns point, out, done, we're done. I mean, it's amazing. Guy very smart. Okay, so we're driving around this school one day looking for gang members that might be shooting into school and routine patrol. And again, I'm a rookie, man. I've been out of the academy maybe a month, okay, and I'm a sponge. I'm absorbing everything he does, everything. I'm just looking at everything. I've never seen this before. It's a whole new world. And so he goes, that car's stolen. Goes by, 63 Chevy, whatever it was. Okay, so he goes, put out the broadcast. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I ran the plate. By the time I got a return on the radio, we didn't have hand radios. She says, by the time she said it's a stolen, the kid looks back. He's like 17. Looks back and he floors it. Okay, so he said, we're in pursuit. We're in pursuit. Oh shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. We're in pursuit. I'm trying to give the direction. Okay, well I was doing pretty good, I thought. Which I was. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing good at it. Remember those old saying, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going? Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to be doing all right. So we go up a couple of streets, and it's around this school. So sure enough, we come around a corner, the car's rolling, nobody's in it, and he's out running. He goes, get him! Okay, so I'm already trained me to when you see anybody start to come out, you open your door, even if you're still rolling the police car, and when you slow down enough where you think you won't fall out of the car, police car, you jump out and take off. You don't want to sit there and stop and open the door. No, you want to be ready, okay? So I was ready because I was young, man, flat stomach, athletic, you ready to go. I used to run cross country. And so he gets out of his car, I'm out. Okay, I'm on him. Okay, now I'm probably 10 yards behind him, maybe. But I'm not catching him. We're doing like this, We're step for step. Not losing him, but I'm not gaining on him. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and this is my first pursuit ever, first pursuit. And I'm running. Well, I'm not even looking to where I'm at. I'm just focusing on him. Well, we're inside the school grounds. We're going down a long building where the class are in session. I'm yelling down the hallway, and he's right in front of me. And as we go by, I hear doors open, and people are looking out to see what's going on here. You got 2 people right down the hallway. One of them's a policeman chasing this guy. Obviously, he's a wanted suspect. So we come out of the building, cross the track, and I'm like, stop, And I remember thinking back that I wasn't tired, but I thought, well, when's this going to end? I thought maybe he would give up by now. Well, I turned out he's 17. He's ready to go. I'm 24. Okay, so he pops out on one side of the school, and I don't know anything about police work. I don't know what's happening. Well, apparently the cavalry's coming. Helicopter. I hear the helicopter flying over. I hear sirens, so that's for me because my partner's put out the broadcast. He's trying to find me. Okay, so I guess the helicopter found me because the guy pops out of the school grounds down a side street, and about 4 or 5 houses, and runs up on the porch. And now he's tired. He's sitting on a chair on the porch like it's, and I'm on the down below, 3 steps below him in the yard, and I got my gun out. Don't you move! Okay. 40-some years later, I'm still thinking, I don't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a baton. I had my gun out, But do I shoot auto theft suspects? Again, I don't know anything, okay? So about that time where I'm like, don't move, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this, you know. All I see is blue uniforms fly by me, you know. And they got him, they picked him up by the crotch, like a body slammed him, handcuffed. Give me your handcuffs, kid. The handcuffs on him. He goes, all right, good job, good job. Good job. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So I had my gun away by now and everything. So then, you know, the sergeant rolls up and my partner pulls up and he gets out and you got him, you got him. Well, I kind of did, I kind of didn't. I mean, it's like I had a funny feeling about that one. So we put him in the car and then so we're standing outside and, you know, the guys are leaving, the helicopter's away. And I had a weird, I just looked up and said, hey, the guy, what his name was, I said, you know, I had my gun on and everything. What am I supposed to do? And he looked at me and he goes, oh, yeah. It just hit him that I'm a recruit here. I'm out of the academy. He goes, well, you know, you really can't shoot him unless he comes at you. He said, if he comes at you, then you shoot him. He said, yeah, because we don't shoot auto thieves, do we? He goes, no, we don't shoot auto thieves. But use your gun to he'll comply most of the time. And if you turn around, he kept on running, you put your gun away and you chase him. That would have been nice to know, okay? Because some 40-some years later, even then, I didn't know what I was doing. I got this gun. I felt like Don Knotts, you know, on a Barney with one bullet in the gun. All right, you hold it right there. I admit to that. I didn't know what to do with this. I can tell you right now, I probably would not have shot him. That's not, to me, that wasn't a violent crime. He stole a car. We'd had other stolen cars before. It wasn't things where it wasn't like chasing a robber or a rapist where it's violent physical crime against a human being. You stole a car. Weird thing. And so I learned from that. Again, I was a sponge. I learned this. I learned a lot. And I learned that not to go in there. He told me, don't ever go by yourself. I mean, the guy gives up, and you go in there to engage him, put the handcuffs on him, you can wind up getting hurt. We had an officer shot that way. One was shot recently, like 2 years before I got there. They were still training the academy about that shooting. Officer went by himself, tried to handcuff a guy. They rolled around the ground. The suspect got the gun away and killed the officer. And, of course, he got life. And then, of course, the California judicial system got him out in a few years because, it's inhumane to put away a cop killer in this state. But anyway, so that's my story. First foot pursued, scared the heck out of me. I think I was just as scared as a crook was. I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, got accommodation, running through hostile territory. They said the school. They're in session. What kind of hostile territory is this? But that's the way they do. They work things. They know. They didn't say I didn't know what I was doing. They said it was young. And all that stuff. Okay, fine. They basically BS the fact that I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Whatever. So I took it and signed for it. But it was pretty cool capers. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.